morning. Thank you for joining me in celebrating our 5th annual Black History celebration at Cache Public Schools. My name is Logan Harrison. I'll be your host today.
Drake, please join me in a pledge to the American flag. Attention, salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Our assembly, A Dream to Remember, is a symbol of how our students have committed to come together to show unwavering respect for one another. The month of February is a special month that overflows with examples of people fighting for equality, showing courage, and providing hope. We hope you reflect on the words of our reciters and singers to grasp the message of brotherhood and equality for all. Please welcome our first group reciting the poem, Hey Black Child by Yusini Eugene Perkins.
Hey Black Child by Yusini Eugene Perkins.
Hey Black child, do you know who you are, who you really are? Do you know you can be what you want to be if you try to be what you can be?
Hey Black child, do you know where you're going, where you're really going? Do you know you can learn what you want to learn if you try to learn what you can learn?
Hey Black child, do you know you are strong? I mean really strong. Do you know you can do what you want to do if you try to do what you can do?
Hey Black child.
Now we will share a timeline of important events in the cause of freedom for African Americans read by many talented students.
1619. The first African slaves arrived in Jamestown. Africans were brought to Jamestown, Virginia by Dutch traders to work as slaves. Most of the slaves worked on tobacco plantation.
1773. Phyllis Wheatley writes a book of poems called Poems on Various Subjects, Religious and Moral. She is tested to make sure she can really read and write, because people did not believe that a black person could write poetry.
April 1864, slavery is abolished. The United States Congress passes the 13th Amendment to the Constitution. The amendment makes slavery illegal in all states.
1868, the 14th Amendment is passed, guaranteeing all African Americans the rights of full U.S. citizens.
1870. The 15th Amendment is passed guaranteeing for all to vote for citizens regardless of race.
1954. The Supreme Court rules on Brown versus the Board of Education. Oliver Brown sues the Kansas City Board of Education because his young daughter is forced to walk many miles to a black school even though a white school is closer. Supreme Court says that in public schools segregation is now illegal.
Rosa Parks is arrested. December 1st, 1955. Rosa Parks is arrested. After refusing to get up and give her seat on a bus to a white man, Rosa Parks is arrested. Blacks refused to use the buses in Montgomery, Alabama for over a year until the Supreme Court rules that it was illegal to have separate seats on the buses for blacks and whites.
March 28th, 1963, March on Washington. The March on Washington by over 200,000 protesters occurred. Martin Luther King was the final speaker of the afternoon at the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom. He gives one of his most memorable speeches in American history when he talks about his dream, a country when blacks and whites are all equal.
July 2nd, 1964, the Civil Rights Act is passed. President Lyndon Johnson signed the Civil Rights Act. The act says that it is illegal to discriminate blacks and women in schools, businesses, government, and any other public place.
1976, President Gerald Ford officially recognized Black History Month. He called upon the public to seize opportunity to honor the too often neglected Black Americans in every area of our individuals throughout our history.
2008, Barack Obama is the first African American elected president of the United States.
21 first elected African American female vice president is elected. Kamala Harris.
Now please listen to our second group of reciters with the poem If I Could Catch a Rainbow by Maya Angelou.
If I can catch a rainbow, if I can catch a rainbow, I would do it just for you, and share with you its beauty on the days of river blue. If I could build a mountain, I can call it Riviera, a place to find serenity, a place to be alone. If I could take your troubles, I would toss it in the sea. But these things I'm finding are impossible for me. I cannot build a mountain or catch a rainbow fair, but let me be what I know best. A friend is always there.
By Maya Angelou.
We did not come here to fear the future. We came here to shape it. Barack Obama.
Now let's listen to the beautiful song Glory by John Legend and Common, sung by Dylan Andrews and Tatiana Ford Copeland.
One day, when the glory comes, it will be ours. It will be ours. Oh, one day, when the war is won, we will be sure, we will be here sure. Oh, glory, 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 oh, glory, glory. Hands to the heavens, no man, no weapon formed against, yes, glory is destined. Everyday women and men become legends. Since I go against our skin, become blessings. The movement is a rhythm to us. Freedom is like religion to us. Justice is juxtaposition in us. Justice for all just ain't specific enough. One son died, his spirit is revisiting us. Two living in us. Resistance is us. That's why I wrote a song on the bus. That's why we walk through Ferguson with our hands up. When it go down, we woman and man up. They say stay down, and we stand up. Shots we on the ground, the camera panned up. King put to the mountaintop, and we ran up. One day, when the glory comes, it will be ours. It will be ours. Oh, one day. When the war is won, we will be sure, we will be sure. Oh, glory, 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 glory. Now the war is not over, victory is won, and we'll fight on to the finish. Then when it's all done, we'll cry glory, oh glory, oh. We'll cry glory, oh glory, oh. Summons now for every man, woman, and child. Even Jesus got his crown in front of a crowd. They march with the torch, we gon' run with it now. Never look back, we done gone hundreds of miles. From dark roads, heroes, to become a hero. Face the League of Justice, his power was the people. Enemy is lethal, a king became regal. Saw the face of Jim Crow under a bald eagle. The biggest weapon is to stay peaceful. We sing, our music is the cuts that we bleed through. Somewhere in the dream we had an epiphany. Now we right the wrongs in history. No one can win the war individually. It takes the wisdom of the elders and young people's energy. Welcome to the story we call victory. The coming of the Lord, my eyes have seen the glory. One day, when the glory comes, it will be ours. It will be ours. Oh, one day, when the war is won, we will be sure, we will be here sure. Oh, glory, glory.
Thank you ladies for a job well done. Today we will end our program as we began with a quote by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. If you lose hope, somehow you lose the vitality that keeps life moving. You lose the courage to be, the quality that helps you go on in spite of it all. And so today I still have a dream. Thank you.